So this video is about moving through the mind. We did a little series earlier about not believing everything that you think and how fear can just pin you down. As I'm traveling through the Pacific Northwest, I see these beautiful trees and this rain. Gorgeous that it was like 60 degrees here in the middle of summer. As I'm scouting out to go dive, I never know what the situation's going to be like until I get there. That's a powerful thing right there, how the mind can psych you out and sabotage. And look at this, we got some beautiful footage. This reminds me of just knowing that the brain does protect us from things, but also can stop us from having a beautiful experience. It's okay. I learned a lot on this trip. You got to take care of yourself. You got to remember that everybody's got a little bit of the mind going on. Sometimes you got to create a little distance from those who aren't working on themselves. A little toxic. If you're aware and you're balanced, you'll see that. You can create a boundary. You got to remember, when you're diving, you can only hold your breath for so long on a free dive. And then you got to go back up. A sunset only lasts so long, and then it's gone. So to enjoy these moments, I got to remember, I got to learn from the mistakes and the people that I'm around. Don't let the brain boggle your brain about and take up that space about where you're at in life, where you're supposed to be. Other people might be telling you, well, why aren't you doing this? What kind of job? Where's your career? You just got to step back from all that. Let that plane go somewhere else. Your world is your destination. That's what I'm doing right now. Just separating from a few people in my life that, it's just, they're stuck in their way and they ain't changing. I got to move on and have my own journey, create my own work. This little poem here kind of tells you about that. We're going to end on that note. My buddy in Colorado. It's beautiful. Talks about having somewhere to go and something to do. Don't let fear stop you from doing that. Stay in the fight. Love you.
Only then will you know what the sea is all about. I've always wanted to sail the South Seas, but I can't afford it. What these men can't afford is not to go. They are enmeshed in a cancerous discipline of security, and in the worship of security we fling our lives beneath the wheels of routine, and before we know it, our lives are gone. What does a man really need? A few pounds of food each day, heat and shelter, 6 feet to lie down in, and some form of working activity that will yield a sense of accomplishment.